the go live. Oh, boys. My goodness. We're slipping. Alright. Give me a second while I just get the preview. Or not preview, but the stream up on my phone so that I can make sure it's stable and keep an eye on when new messages come in and then read them on my computer because I am bad at seeing the tiny words. Alright. So, I'm live now. Cool. Let me turn on my light like a normal person. There we go. Now I'm visible. Extra. So, you can already see on the minimap here, I have done a lot of path making so far. You can see here, but like, look at all this. I have this entire like bamboo farm. This was not also, I don't think, on any of the streams yet, so this is a new thing. I have this wonderful bamboo farm that I'm really happy with. I put these little white flowers in just because the bamboo is going to be green. The brick is kind of an orange color, and so I didn't want something that was too close to either of them, and since those are almost opposites, I was like, I'm going to go for just white. Give it a little bit of a vibrant pop, and I think it came out real pretty. But we've got an entire half of the island pathed, which is a lot. I have a pond next to my house now. It's just, I've done a lot, but I've only done a lot to this chunk of the island. So my goal in today's stream is to basically take the time. I also have an empty house again. Bubbles finally left. But anyways, my goal for today's stream is to basically try to do as much of the paths as I can elsewhere on the island. I've done one tiny spot, or I've done two tiny spots that were on the other section because I'm moving the shop further back so that the road to it doesn't look stupid. But I'm also alright, yeah. But I have I'm doing it so that the road doesn't look stupid. And that's really it. It was a little bit too close to the water to make it look good. But other than that, I think, yeah, mostly today is just going to be putting paths where I need paths still. So yeah. I'm trying to think of some of the locations. I think I'm going to start just by completing the lowest level of my island. I think that's the best idea I have for where to begin. Also, I've caught some sharks. If you're playing and you're not, jumping around into the future or the past to get things, sharks are out now. So I've gotten 3 of the different shark fin fish. Eels are also out, at least ribbon eels are. I don't know about moray eels. I know that they're in existence. I just don't know if I get them yet or not. But I've gotten a few new fish just because the seasonal change. We get tilapia, the dorado. There's no more loaches anymore, which it doesn't make me sad, but I'm just like, oh, it's a weird shock to have no loaches. Yeah. Are there angelfish still? Yeah. Cool. But yeah, I'm just gonna dive into doing my construction here. So, what I'm doing construction-wise, or what I'm doing path-wise right now is I'm doing brick. And that's partially just as like a little nod to the college I go to, because all of our paths, or a lot of our paths on campus are brick. So I'm doing all these paths as brick down here. At least I might switch to different materials up top, but we will see. Also, this tree is going to bother me, but I can't do anything to it yet. Actually, just to be safe, I'm going to remove the path from around it just in case that'll inhibit its growth. Now, that's not where I wanted to remove it from, but okay. Just want to clear out some space just to make sure this tree grows healthily. I don't want it to be sad and unhappy. Not do that there. This spot here. Cool. But yeah, until this tree's grown, because this is a money tree, until it's grown and has like produced money for me, I'm not gonna hurt it. All right. Path. So places I need path to go over here. Able Sisters. Oh, Able Sisters, I can do a nice all the way up path. I like that. Fix that. No, I don't want the one there. Get out of here. Alright. No, not what I wanted to do. It's a little bit annoying that I can't like put the camera straight up unless I'm like behind a building. Like if I go back here, it'll do that. I wish it could do that for me when I'm not behind a building, just so that it would be a little easier to make sure that like I'm putting paths where I think I am, and then I'm like behind a tree. Oops, got rid of a path. See, cannot see behind a tree. Let's get rid of this so that I can do this this house's path. No, come back. I mean, it would be crazy if you could do like lump sections of path, where you could just like say, ah yes, fill this area with path. See, also this type of path is the one that feels the most Animal Crossing for me, because this was like the path that I had in like every Animal Crossing town. That's like you'd have like the random like lumpy cobblestone rock. Loved it. Alright. Yeah, I can go around the Able Sisters, I think, this way. I don't think I can put one here. Yeah. Alright, so this is the extent of this directional path. I kind of wish I could nudge the beaches slightly, you know? Just because it's like, it's a little bit inconvenient to not be able to, like, control that. But it's a rather small grape that I have right now. Oh no! I actually can't go around this way because of that. Alright, well. guess we're gonna get rid of that. It's fine. Better that I found out now than, you know, like you doing that part last and then having to undo. Actually, I guess that kind of was the last part, but it's fine. So I think what I'm going to do is then kind of go around this way to go up to where the next incline is going to be. One thing I've been trying to do is not go too far against, like, the layout I've had. Just because I feel like if I do too much, it's going to look too unnatural. So I don't want to make a lot of the natural formations feel unnatural. But I kind of want to, like, work with the nature of the island I have. I'm going to go here. So right now I kind of have this pseudo loop. Can't put one there because he's there. There will be path there when he is not. That's how paths look, right? So I think I want to, like, come out to here. Oh, I want that back. Balloon. I wonder how many of those have actually popped. I know it keeps tracking game, but ooh, what? Let's take a look. How many balloon pop have I done? As wishes, as a raining river. So I have done 139. Jeez, alright. I feel like I've done a lot today, though. Alright, we'll go back to path making. So, path starts down here. So I think what I want to do is kind of go out this way more. So I think what I want to do is turn this way. I don't want any of the spots where the path turns to kind of feel like, oh, that's not a large enough spot to warrant a turn. At least if I can avoid it, especially if it's like a long stretch rather than like a small stretch where it's just whoop. So I think I'm gonna go to here. No, come back. Yeah, I think that's actually biggest thing they need to do if they want to make this game like perfect would be make it so that you can see a preview image, even if it was just an option you could turn on, but kind of like a preview image of like what spot you have highlighted, kind of like how in Minecraft you can turn on like this kind of like block ghost that shows like a rectangle where your block would go if you were to place one. I think that is something this game could use. Alright, cool. So that's this section of the island. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. So now I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna at least do this. The section with homes is going to be a lot of trees. So I'm gonna gather some pears just because I always like to check and make sure that they're good. Do you have Raymond? He is a relatively high demand villager. Ooh. I got rid of bubbles. Let's see. So don't need this tree. Don't mind the fact that that one wasn't in the way. It's just that if I do move trees, I'm going to need places to put them. So my plan for up the hills was to do yo, you got your island's popping off. Are you playing the gacha, or are you like kind of finding people who have them and taking them up when they got them? Let's see. I don't want it to just be stone path. I'm gonna go with like arched tile path. Is the stuff up here? Nah, the rest were... Oh, man. I hope you had good RNG, because that sounds like it would have been a lot of time. I'm just hunting island to island to island in the hopes that one appears. tough part is going to be going around his house. I think I can pop it, you know, over here, and then maybe tweak this cliff face a little bit. Shouldn't be too tough. Like that the trees in the way are trees I don't want, so. Like I just watched. He's like, yeah, it has a tree. Take that, and no. Oh my god, he really just sat his ass in the path. Come on, Hans. Also, I gave Hans that outfit, and I really like it. It's good on him. It's just so vibrant. I'm just gonna go around you for now, Hans. Alright, you got up. Yeah, here's a spot I'm gonna have to tweak the cleft face. Okay, that's not better. Alright, back to path. Oh. Hans is just like, oh, what you doing? Alright, cool. Nope, not there. No! My path! There we go. I'm good at things. I wish I could do this from not down below, but it's fine. Cliff construction. Nope. Build it up. And build it up. Break it slightly. Oh no, it was the wrong path. I was like, wait a second. That's better. So that's another chunk of island. So I'm gonna need to get up to Mo. What's a wooden path like? I don't like that as much. I think I like the wood more up here. So I'm gonna slightly reshape this. Actually, I'm just kind of curious. What happens? So if I do custom design, say nips here, does it just place it? Yeah, it just places it. And removes it. Okay. So yeah, I was just. Yeah, it's still pickable. Okay, that's all I wanted to check. Let's get this flower up. This flower. Back. I have so many random ones in here. Plant. Cool. Alright. No, my wood. I think I actually want to make this slightly, oops. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Get out of here. There we go. Just more symmetrical. Actually, I might make this stone here. Yeah. No. To go one further. And then I actually kind of like where this rock is positioned, but it is in the way. Alright. This rock's gonna respawn somewhere tomorrow. I already got my stuff from it. Oh. Gotta. Well, it's a good thing I missed because I actually have to eat a fruit before I can break this. Okay. That rock has been there for so long. I'm actually kind of sad to see it go. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do two, three, four. Mo's house is going to complicate this cliff face. So I mean, it doesn't have to complicate this cliff face because I think there's space behind his house to. No, there's only one. Alright, yeah, so it's going to complicate the cliff face some. It's fine. Just hop down now. I need to go out two further where I'm going to be putting the... Oh, I didn't want to break it. Broke my path. Oh, it's... I can't remember where I need to be. No! Can't see where I'm facing. So probably need... No! I keep doing that. Probably need to be a little bit more... Well, then this tree dies. Now the tree can be buried. Alright. No! Didn't want that there. Get out here. There we go. Left. Left. Right. Left. Right. Just in case, clear. Click right. Okay. No! The path needs to be here. Okay, I need a wooden path. So, the path needs to go in front of the home. I needed one more. Needed one more. Path. I forgot I have to have a second one here so that I can round the corner. I'm like, why didn't it round it? Okay. Do I need another one on this side too? I need another one on this side too. I'm very good at estimates of where I need to place things. Alright, well, that just means I go one here, pull one here, pull one here, break that, break that. There's going to be... Actually, I don't think I have any plans for a way up over here. So actually, I don't need to do too much more. Yeah, I actually didn't need to do that. Because this actually is going to end where it gets to his house. Oh, mosquito. Gotcha. Don't have one of you yet. Actually, I could... I think you can do sideways. Let me just check that. What I'm trying to see is, can inclines be sideways? Yeah, they can. Okay, cool. Cannot build them directly next to each other. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. Alright. I get what I can do now. So I can do one sideways here. But it'll mean that... Oops, I mean to do that. So this tree gets cut down, basically. I think I'm going to mark where I'm going to be building inclines, so that I know the spaces that I need to keep clear. I'm not going to use sand path anywhere, so that's going to be my incline marker. So we got 1, 3. I think that's the space you need for an incline. So I think I'm going to go slightly further out with this cliff face. I was like, where's my... So many things. So, that incline is marked. Oh, I think I want to build this cliff face out a little more. Just because there's this house here and I don't like this awkward space being behind it. So the other spot I was going to build an incline was right here. So that's going to be this path. Actually, does it start the pathing there, or does it start the pathing? Yeah, it starts at one end. So I'm going to just do that real quick. Well, howdy. I am currently marking a spot where there will be a slope. Okay, I'm gonna go fix the one that I marked up here, just because. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's here. Got grass. Cool. Oh, I didn't know I could jump over those types of cliffs too. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna go mark where the incline over here is gonna be. So I need sand. 1, 2, 3. I'm hoping that none of the trees I've moved so far have actually been a money tree, but I don't think they have been. Hoi hoi. Alright, so I don't need the ladder, I could just tile. Actually, I do need to remove this. Alright, let's get rid of it. No, that's not the flower I wanted to move. I'll get replanted. So, this one. This one. And this one. I'm gonna get rid of this tree because that's gonna be in the way. And I will need a path that goes over to here. I don't think it's gonna be too tough. Could have sworn I heard a second mosquito. I caught a mosquito. I don't need that one. Don't sell for much. There we go. Alright, give her the stone that goes outside her door. Three, 4. Now. Back. No. Why did I double tap that? Like double tapped and I see myself reach down to erase and I'm like, no! I need that. Alright. Round edge. Round edge. I'm gonna words. It means I'm gonna have to do some tweaks to the water here. Just because I know I'm gonna need a slightly wider path. Put tile, put tile, put tile, put tile. Tile's gonna go this way. And tile gonna go this way. It's gonna need to be here, here, which means we're gonna have to knock this away. No. I don't I don't want it that close. No! Stop it! I want this to be cut. No! Oh my god, I'm so imprecise with this. There we go. That's better. I'm going to slightly widen it up here. This is not going to be... No! I want that. Okay. Slightly. Up. There we go. Cool. Slight modifications. And then I'm gonna slightly nudge this side a little more. Just so that it doesn't look weird. No, that's too much. Too much. This get half. This get half. Yeah. This is still kind of awkward looking, so I'm gonna... I guess I have to shift the spot this waterfall lands slightly. It's a little annoying. That's a little better. Also, why is there this one spot that's sticking out like that? I don't like that. Why are you this? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Fill in here. Have. Actually, I can also do this. I don't want it to... Yeah, I think that works. That works better. Yeah, what's up? I don't want your embroidered tank, I'm sorry. I don't buy things from villagers. You weren't my shop. You buy things from me. No, I need that. Okay. I'm about to move those flowers. It's fine. Red flower. White flower. Cool. I didn't see the beetle on that tree, but there was a beetle on that tree. Oops. I was like, I can hit button. I can hit the right one. Okay. Now I go back to path. No. slightly nudge them out of the way while I put this here. Ah, damn. I accidentally talked again. On sunny days, the clouds still look cotton candy, but what do you think they look like? Or what do you think they taste like on cloudy days? Mashed potato. Yeah, mashed potato! So I think I'm bringing the path this way. So what I think I'm going to do with it is I'm going to kind of have it nudge into Stitch's front stone. Yeah, it needs to go one further. This one's not my house. My house is... let me just hop down this. I put... because my island... I can show you on the map. So, my airport's the kind of south... like, kind of in the middle, but a little bit to the southwest. Or, but a little bit to the west, not just straight to the south. So I put my house, basically as far to the... like northwest, I guess, that I could before I had a bolting pool. So my house is up here. I could technically move it to the upper ground now, but I mean, if you can't tell, I like where it's at. Yeah. But no, Stitch's house was just go up the cliff face with the ladder place. Alright, I need more arch tile path. No. Well, I guess it does do it while you're behind trees sometimes. At least for pine trees. I wish I could manually do that so that it wasn't just like an automatic thing I had to hope would happen. Sadly, I can't quite do this all the way, but I can do some of it. Hey, guys, do you want to help? Thank you for asking so nicely. Must free my cat. Alright. So I can do 3, but I can't do the 4th one, which is the one that goes underneath the steps. Someday someone will live there again. And I guess I could go hunting after I finish paths this stream if it's not an insanely late time. I see. I'm curious, how long have I played this total? How's it doing compared to my other games? 120 hours. All right, so it's 100 hours less than Shield so far. 115 less than Smash Ultimate. It's passed up Splatoon 2. Dang. Man, it's climbing. It is climbing. That's impressive times. Yeah, it's a game once you get into it, like it is most of what you play. I think the only thing that got me playing Pokemon again was like the mystery gifts that they've been doing to lead up to Isle of Armor, and the fact that Isle of Armor is coming out soon. So I've been back on my grind in that. But for the most part, Animal Crossing has been what's been eating up my time. Ah, I see. If you want to actually delay your start of the game a significant amount, like... Well, actually, no, I don't think if you don't put your tent up, that you even get access to the airport, but I was gonna say, if you can have someone give you a vaulting pool before you have blathers on your island. You can have someone give you a ladder before whatever gives you the ladder. I forget what event gives you ladders, but... Alright, what am I doing? I need grass here. Is there like a tree that was why I had to stop there? No. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna bring this out slightly further. No. Yeah, I technically just beat, big air quotes on that. Like I got the credit sequence today. So I have, in 120 hours, finally beaten the game. Once again, hard air quotes on that, because there's so many different possible beat the game moments in Animal Crossing. Yeah, I think I actually will bring this out further. No, I don't want to talk to you. Oh no. My brain came up with the worst possible option. Alright. Do I go with the worst possible option? I'm gonna go with the worst possible option, screw it. My brain's not coming up with anything else funny. So we're gonna give them, there you go. What? They've blocked it? I know people have had it there before. Man, that must have been in one of the updates. Dang. Alright. Okay. You got me, Nintendo. You've bested me. I don't know. I'm trying to think of... No, I guess... I don't know. Good. Of my type of comic. Good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna... That's space. I want capital. Oops. Just mild reference to the college's comic strip, specifically the one that our comics club has. Green Stripe Comics. Yep. Yeah. Cool. Nah, I'm not gonna go for the full on hentai anymore. If it doesn't look right, it's not gonna hit me right, you know? Gotta go down. Also, hi Larry. That's how you make paths. I guess that's how you make cliffs, really. But you make paths by making cliffs, so that you can place paths. Place path. Actually, don't want that there. These flowers are in the way. Sorry, flowers. How many flowers do I have in my inventory? I feel like I have a lot. I mean, I guess I did replant some of them. I do have a lot. Alright. Path. Oh, that's definitely a money tree, though. Alright. The solution involves digging up the flowers that just got watered. Cool. No, I don't want to talk to you. Stitches! Stop standing in the way. Oh my god, Stitches. Just move. Ah, Stitches! I'm blaming you for that. Right. I put What's a path? I don't want to stop from finishing these paths yet, because I'm almost done finishing paths, but I can definitely visit your island. I'll even bring you a ladder and a pole vault if you don't have those yet. That way you can explore the rest of your island. So if you are willing to put up with me like dumping path onto my island for a little while longer, I can bring you those. You don't have a ladder? Okay. I can just give you a ladder then. That way you can explore your hills, get your flowers and whatnot. That's fun. Go slightly into where the path was. It means I get to nudge path slightly down. Hopefully this is just a tree. Might be a fruit tree of some sort. Alright, round edge. Give me pear. Is that apple tree? Okay, cool. Apple tree means not a money tree. I will plant tree. Hopefully it's not going to be in the way here. Cool. Actually, because this is gonna be. Because there's no point in like having it go so far out. So I'm just gonna do a little nudge. Dang pine tree is always in my way. Alright, I guess this one gets to get cut too. I need to go slightly further out. Actually, I'm going to go another one out. Yeah. I swear it's fine that I'm getting rid of all these pine trees. I have more, like I have an entire island, like within my island, which is why I chose this one. And that island I'm leaving as untouched as possible. I might even add some pine trees just because I've cut so many. Oops. I don't know, I mean it's just sunset for me. I mean, I have had spans though where it has been like rainy days for like it's probably been like probably like 2 or 3 days where it was raining most of the time. Right. That's good, and then I just want to connect this back up. I think Buzz wants back in. Hey, boys. Howdy. Alright. So I'm gonna have to divert this path one little bit to the side. They do have autosaves. It's just not very easy to notice when it's doing the autosaves. But in the upper right corner of the screen, there will be like a little ring of blue dots. And that's when it's autosaving. I actually forgot that if I hit minus, I have the save and quit option. So I used to like try to wait for an autosave to happen before I would turn off my game if I was like switching to something else. I think that's everything on this part. So it's just this house, connecting path over here, connecting path over there. But I can do that. I'm gonna deliver the ladder to you first. Give me a second while I make one. Let us craft. Alright. Ladder. Not that expensive. Alright. And then let's turn off Element Designer. I feel like this might force an autosave. Oh, okay. I have all those flowers to plant. I can just throw them somewhere. This spot's really empty right now. Remind me as I just jettison flowers out of my pockets. So, dump a couple more of them. Just so that I don't... I'm not going to do anything with that mosquito by accident, I don't think. Alright. Okay, dodo code KR1GS. Cool. I would like to fly. Online. Search via dodo code. And then it's KR. I guess I could have just gone to the side like that. It's fine. KR 1 G. Heading to Tejas. Let's go. And I am off. Winter weather. That could also be why it's not as sunny. Could just be southern hemisphere weather. No, I can't drop stuff at the airport. Ah, I see. Here, I will. There you are. Oh. That is a convenient spot to have the house. Like this little swing. I revisit. Ooh. That is a sick floor. Jeez, this is... I wish I got this floor at some point. Can I get gumbo? I can. That is the sickest floor I've seen in this game so far. Other than the obviously nice money floor. Oh, I actually have peaches, but I will take... I will plant this peach. Just because I don't have a ton of peach trees. I think the trees I have the most over, obviously pear, because that's my island, but a few of the others. Petter. If I shake this, do I get... I was hoping it would have snow land on me. Oh, fish friend. Oh, those are cool flowers. What are those? I'll just pick one to see what it is. Oh, mums. Interesting. That's cool. Do I have a mum recipe? No, I have lilies, tulips, windflowers, and cosmos. No mums. The mums look really sick. So this is the island layout. This is actually a pretty nice island layout. It's not a difficult one to navigate. And these must be winter weeds. Ah, secret beach. Your secret beach is slightly less less secret than mine, because my cliff face runs right across it. I like this little pond though. That's cute. Winterfish. It's probably just a carp or a catfish. Bless me with winterfish. It's a carp. I give the gift of carp. No! I was like, oh, I can place it, can't I? And then I realized I can't place the fish, and I can't drop the fish. So my option was to release the fish. Oh, a snowflake. Can I catch snowflake? Oh wait, maybe if I use bug net. Snowflake. Ah. Sorry, I was catching a snowflake. And I ended up picking some weeds for you. Ah, money tree, nice, nice. Lots of fossil spots. The snow in this is actually really pretty. I'm excited for when the winter hits now. I really like how it looks. The little like circular shiny spots on it. It's really pretty. Shells. Oh. Recipe bottle. Oh, I don't have this. Damselfly. It's a winter one? I want the snowflake too. Just gonna keep these snowflakes. It's probably a season like the summer shells. Oh, but there's recipe. Right. I mean, it's not like it's hard to find the recipe. Oh, I've lost you. Can I see where you are? No. If I run around, eventually I will. Ah, there you are. Ooh. House. Oh yeah, because it's if you have a person on your island, you can't place new things. That way, you can't like trap someone on your island. So yeah. Oh. It's powerful. I now have more weight. I don't have the thanks one on my quick wheel. Oh. Oh, maybe I just don't have that thank you one. Or, no, they don't. Dang, okay. Oh, the character should breathe. What? Also, I think my hands are red, but I think that's the cold. I don't think that's just a lighting thing. Sunglasses are nice. I wish I had some with me. If I'd known in advance, I could have brought. Which villager is this? Oh, I have a Sylvia too! Might actually be able to... Can I order sunglasses? I might be able to order you sunglasses if I've owned them. Because I think having been to your island, did it put you on... Nah, okay. But I could bring them. Or I could let you come to my island and you could grab some too. Did I miss a thing? Ah! Ah, I see. Yeah, actually, I can open up my island. I should have I should have sunglasses in the store. If not, I can let you know. Oh, I leave strike. Oh. A cake. I thank you. You remind me as I just go hop and fish. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot you put houses on beaches. Yeah, there's no fish at easy spots here. I was hoping to catch a winter fish. But yeah, I can swing by my island. Ah, no fish. If you are sea bass, I will be sad. You're not that big. But yeah, I'll hop to my island and then check and see if I have sunglasses. If I have sunglasses, I will open it up with a dodo code so that you can swing by and grab a pair. Can I get you to look at this fish? Can I get you to look? I don't like when the fish are dumb. Look at my thing. Oh, you were right next to it, buddy. I'm not sure. I know it'll kick me if the game gets closed for sure. I know that, but I don't know to what extent that'll happen. But if I fly back anyways, I can check for shades. I have been booted now. I was formally booted that way. Alright. Alright. Let's see, do I have sunglasses? I have them almost every day. So I'm going to be real surprised if I don't have sunglasses here. Hey there. I have these shades. There are other types, but I do have these ones. Surprisingly expensive shades, but... I do, in fact, have black sunglasses. Yeah, actually here, I'm gonna purchase them just because they are mildly expensive. I have plenty of money, so I will buy them and then I will open up my island after I place them on the ground. Well, actually, I don't have to place them on the ground first. I can just drop them and open the island. Just that keeps it in my inventory. No, she shipped my glasses home. I was hoping that it wouldn't ship it, but alright. I just have to grab my glasses out of my inventory after I drop this. Alright, outfit. My face is so barren. No! Because I got booted, I lost my snowflakes and my damselfly. Curses. Alright, I'm just gonna grab my glasses and then reopen. But I at least know that damselflies are the dragonflies of winter, apparently. I need... Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. I can just carry them with me. Alright. I can reclaim a damselfly. In return for these shades. FSNC0. Hello. online. Oh, I think that also returns the ladder to my inventory, so I can re-give you your ladder and drop off shades. We got FS N C 0. Fly me. Fly me. Temperature is pretty cold. Oh, I couldn't tell that from the stem on the ground. Oh, and then the pear. There we go. I was like, you know I dropped 2 things last time. Ooh. Hunt for damselfly. Alright. Damselflies. I know they must exist somewhere. Snowflake. Ah, it's out of my reach. It's fine. Just sit here and look for damselfly. Oh, nothing. I want damselfly. But the game says no damselfly. Why? Dace. Get out your Dace. There. The damsel fly anywhere. Oh, apparently common butterflies still float around in the winter. I want. Well, howdy. It's just another black bass. I don't need you. I'm surprised that no damselflies have shown up yet. Maybe they just spawn less than normal not normal butterflies, but like dragonflies do in the spring and summer. Oh, what's that? No, it's a butterfly. Get out of here. See a snowflake. Yes. Okay. Now I got one. That is quite a time. That's it. I don't know. It's summer enough. 12 a.m. is not a weird time. Maybe you got anything I don't have? I'd like. Probably not, but. She has ski masks. No, I'm actually on someone else's island. My island's just started summer. Hence it being 6:50 for me and this island being not. Maybe the sea will have more fish that I can't catch on mine right now. Potentially. Give me a second while I get what is inevitably a sea bass. Oh wow, it's inevitably a sea bass. Why? Why does the game do this to me? Why does it taunt me with the existence of things that are not in my season, but then when I am here, it gives me things that are in my season, except for damselflies and snowflakes. I can have all of these things. What are you? Can't slip around that. I don't know. What season is your island in? The only reason I don't usually fish on other people's islands just because there's not really much of a benefit to, but because this one's in winter, I have access to everything that's on my island, apparently. I know that there are fish that are not of the summer and spring seasons that can be here. The game is just taunting me at this point. I think the easiest way to check is there's, without time travel, 2 possible seasons right now, being summer and winter. Because June will always be winter in Southern Hemisphere islands, and it will always be summer in Northern Hemisphere. Oh! I don't have that. Alright, I'll take it. I like Bitterling. You're better than everything else I've caught. Oh, the shades have worked. That's good. You're small. All of my small sea fish are summer exclusive, I think. Or spring, summer, maybe fall. So, like, maybe this is new. Maybe I don't have this, whatever this is. I can catch. I get it back. I don't even know which fish I need, but, oh, yes! Alright, my brother had one of these. I wanted it, because I know the tank it goes in my museum, but it's empty. Ah, hello. That said, if you want, I can bring you things. If you don't have all the fruits, I have some of them on my island, but I don't have any grown right now, so I can't offer you exotic fruits. I can have pears. I have a lot of pears. Indeed, you do. Because there's no Nook shop here, or not a Nook shop, no Able Sisters shop. I can't give the gift of, where is that snowflake? It's gone. Okay. Oh, I don't know where he went. He's disappeared. Wow. Just gonna investigate. Is in house? If not in house, I can just leave house. No, is not in house. I don't know where he went. I'm lost. Where are you? See another damselfly. Oh, snowflake. Hello, Sylvia. Do you know where the humans are? I am alone now. Yeah. That might be something. I don't know what this fish is. It's probably something I've caught, but we'll see. Fish, come to my hook. There. It's a dace. Ah, my battery. It's fine. I just have to grab my charger. Battery solved. You look like a not huge size. I don't think that's a sea bass. It might be. The answer is sea bass. Oofy. Well, that's unfortunate. Well. I catch one more small ladfish, and then I'm gonna head back to my island with my wintry goodies in tow. Is it another bitterling? Wow. You're probably a dace. You're probably a bitterling, but I'm gonna go for it again because I want another thing I don't have. That would be the nicest. Bitterling. Actually, I think if I wanted something that I don't have, the optimal strat is to go upland nickel. That's the real strat. Because I feel like if there's normal salmon to be caught, it's going to be up here. It's probably a dace, but we'll see. To get path building, you have to get to basically the end game. Like once you beat the, like once you have your island at 3 stars, you get KK Slider, and then after you get after you get KK Slider to come, that's when you get the credit sequence, and after that, Tom Nook will be like waiting outside your house and just like, hey, I have an app for you. And that's how you get the Island Designer app. And then you can use that to build pathways. You have to use Nook Miles to get each of the different types of path. And then you can also use Nook Miles to get cliff and waterway construction. I think it's 6,000 for cliff and waterway. Oh, you think 198k is a lot. You should see just how much my latest renovation, the final one, because my house is almost done, is 2.5 million, which was preceded by 1.5 million. So it is a lot of money, but your house itself doesn't affect the star rating, I don't think. So getting to that point in the game is literally just going to be like, I think it's, you get more neighbors, putting outdoor decorations. As you just do things like that, and as you get further in the game, you'll eventually upgrade this tent into like the actual town hall. Once you have the town hall, that's when you get Isabel. Once you have Isabel, you get star ratings. Once you get 3 stars, you get access to KK Slider. So it's, I think you'll have to have you might have to have the sisters first. But I think when you hit 3 stars is when the Nooklings upgrade to their full location rather than the small one. But other than that, like it is both easier and more difficult than it sounds, because I think bridges are an essential part, and you only get 1 bridge for free, and every bridge after is going to be 98,000 bells to 198,000, I think. depending on what type of bridge you build. And then same thing with inclines. But you don't need to have a ton of those or anything. I think it's mostly just having the outdoor space, not have stuff on the ground, not having weeds on your island, having flowers, and having decorations spread around. Also not having too many trees. So it's just like taking care in those aspects. But I'm going to head back to my island and retrieve and give my museum these many fish. Let us go. So once you get the house, go to Tom Nook and talk to him. So if you talk to him and say, what can I do next, I think, or something along those lines, he'll go, oh, we want to have more people, or we want to do this or that. And then you just go through those. Then after you have all of the things that he gives you right then done, I think the next step is that that's when it triggers the upgrade to the town hall. And then after you get the town hall, you can then ask him for housing development kits, which are 10,000 bells each. And then it's basically the same as when you placed the houses for your initial, for the initial 3, because he gives you 3 kits for free, but you have to make or buy things to put around them. Once that's done, I think he gives you a bridge, and once that's done, shortly after that is when this happens. Something along those lines. I'm not 100% certain of all of it, just because it's a relatively like quick but also slow-paced thing, so it's like it hits you step by step pretty fast, but it's also like only so many things are going to happen in like a week. But I think I'm giving an accurate description. I have a fish, and I'm going to go with the mosquito first. I have many fish. Eek, mosquito, what a wretched thing. Alas, I am obliged to ask. Would you like to learn more about this specimen? Yes, please. Yeah, I see. In that case, as everyone knows, the mosquito is a vampiric pest that sucks blood from innocent bystanders. But, did you know that only the females suck blood? Oh, it's true. They need it to make their eggs. When they sink their snout into our skin, they inject us with a saliva that helps them slurp up their meal. It's that saliva that makes us itch and scratch, you know. Ugh, so rude. Anywho, my sincerest thanks for your donation. Okay, if he's saying spend your time as you please, you might have to have the first housing payment done. Or the first expansion payment done or something like that. I'm not sure what comes next. It'll hit you at some point, and I just don't remember exactly what triggers it. Make a donation. Damselfly. You could damselfly, what a wretched thing, so on and so forth. Tell me more. I see. In that case... Oh, those are good caterpillars. The colorful damselfly is similar to its cousin the dragonfly, though it tends to be smaller and thinner. But don't let the delicate looks fool you. Much like the dragonfly, the damselfly is a ruthless predator. It loves to catch flies midair and eat them, and it has been known to snack on spiders it plucks from the web. In short, it is not a dinner guest I would recommend. And it is not a menu I could keep down. Anywho, my sincerest thanks for your donation. Yeah, once you start getting access to turnips, that's when the real money starts flowing. Because I typically buy 2,300 turnips a week, which is a large initial investment. I think it's the minimum price. It's 2,300 times 90. So they're at the lowest going to cost 207,000 bells just in buying the amount of turnips I buy. But the maximum value that they can be, that I usually try to sell when they're around like 550-ish, which is about 1 million bells profit. But other than that, selling fish is the way to make money. I, in the first few days, would catch so many fish and then sell them off, and then sell them off, and sell them off. There were some days that I would get 100,000 bells in the morning just from having caught so many fish and having sold so many fish. Once you have a lot of flowers, there are some butterflies, at least in the summer and the spring, that spawn around flowers, and they are worth 2,500 bells a piece, which can be a lot. But I'd say big things to do early game are build up Nook Miles, catch fish, catch bugs. Once you can, use those Nook Miles to like get to buy pocket size increases, because that's super important. It'll give you an extra 10 rows and then an extra 10 columns. Well, it'll give you an extra row of 10 spaces and another extra row of 10 spaces. There's 2 upgrades to it. Most of like the good things though, like as Nook Miles go, that you get like one time are about 6,000 to 7,000 bells. Or not bells, Nook Miles. Which is a lot, but also you can build them up pretty quick early game. So it's not a huge issue. But yeah, just like it's a bit of a grind if you want to make lots of money. But it's doable. Also, getting fossils. Fossils are a big one. Every day your island will spawn 4 fossils. Dig them up, get them assessed, donate the ones you don't have, sell the ones you do have. If you already have donated a fossil, the selling price for an identified fossil is 16,000 bells. So if you get to the point where you have 4 fossils in one day that you've never put into your museum, that is, I think, 64,000 bells just from fossils. And then sometimes if you use Nook Miles tickets, you can get another fossil for free. Cost you Nook Miles, but you can get another fossil from an island. There's a chance that you'll get an island that will have one. But yeah. Alright, Blathers, it's a bitterling. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your bitterling? Yes. Wonderful, I would love nothing more. Bitterlings hide their eggs inside large bivalves like clams, where the young can stay safe until grown. The bitterling isn't being sneaky. No, their young help keep the bivalve healthy by eating invading parasites. It's a wonderful bit of evolutionary deal-making, don't you think? Each one keeping the other safe. Though eating parasites does not sound like a happy childhood. Is that why the fish is so bitter? And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Yeah, Pocket Organization Guide. And then there's like another one you'll get access to later. I think it's after you get like the big version of the, like once you get like the town hall, I think you'll get access to the next one. and that one is the same price, gives you another 10, so you'll end up having a point where you have up to 40 items in your inventory. It's very handy. Make another donation. Sea butterfly, I know where you go. This is undoubtedly a sea butterfly. Now might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your sea butterfly? Yes, tell me. Wonderful, I would love nothing more. Such mystery, such grace. Did you know that the sea butterfly's scientific name is Thicosomata? A very rough translation of that is shell body. Indeed, this illustrious creature is related to snails. However, it reminds me much more of an elegant feathered friend, the way it flies through the water. With such grace in flying, one shouldn't wonder if it's related to the owl. And there you have it, fascinating stuff now. Rest assured, I'm going to keep it. And, I don't know, maybe even shove it into my feathers. Another donation. I don't have a ton of money right now, but I can give you some. Well, actually, I don't know if I'm going to use that flooring for anything. So I don't want to steal your, take your flooring for money. It's just a neat floor. But I can give you money. I'll give you a small chunk of money from my account. What if I would love nothing? The yellow perch is certainly worth squawking about. I find it a sight to behold. That jagged dorsal fin, those brilliant stripes, those glorious colors. Oh, truly it is quite the specimen. I would be thrilled to witness it firsthand in its natural environment. But the yellow perch's peak season is winter, I'm afraid. So, very afraid of winter's biting chill. And there you have it, fascinating stuff now. I make one more donation. So I have pond smelt. Hooty hoo, this must be a pond smelt. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your pond smelt? Yes, please. And for many, thinking of pond smelt inevitably leads to thoughts of ice, fishing in frozen rivers and lakes. Ice fishing involves... I should have said pronounced it ice fishing rather than ice fishing. Ice fishing involves making a round hole in the ice, dropping in your fishing line and waiting. Not to rain on anyone's idea of fun, but, well, perhaps I shouldn't say anything. And there you have it, fascinating stuff now. Rest assured, all donations are displayed in a timely manner. You have my gratitude. Right. Oh, that's good. Get yourself that storage. I'm gonna go sell everything in my pockets first. I don't have you. Firefly. Alright. I want to sell. I am offering these random fish. Yeah, that's all I got. Do I sell the snowflakes? 3,800. Goodbye, Nooklings. Alright. Let us get this stimulus package. Alright, and then NPCs steal your peaches. I mean, now that you have a house, you should have a storage ability in there. So if you go into your house, open up your pockets, you can hit a thing, and then there's going to be like a middle option that says place in storage. And I think fruits can be put in storage. But if you'd like, you can reopen your island. I can give you the money. Actually, I will give you the money in return for the fossils on your island. So basically, I'll just run around. Actually, I guess I can't dig up the fossils, but if you dig up the fossils and give me the ones that you can find on the island scattered about, I will take those in return for 100,000. Because if I sold all of them, like if none of them were new and I had to sell them all, it's still less than the 100,000 I gave. So I'm still giving you a decent chunk. I have Firefly Edition. Gift. Take. Accept. Oh, it's still on? Okay, cool. Alright, once I have this Firefly in, I'll swing by. For the gas collector. Chemical reactions, yes. Cool. Actually, it's wild to me right now because I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a brood year for cicadas, but none of them have come up yet, so I think they're going to be like later in the summer. I don't know why that made me realize it, but like I have yet to see any cicadas around my house this year so far, and I'm like, man, last year it was wild. Did the brood year come early? Alright. Yeah, got the monies. Oh, I have to take another, because I can't give more than 99,000. I would like to fly. Alright, dodo code. It's FSNC. Let's fly. Oh, okay, enough mouse or something. Just because I visited 10 islands. Alright. Fossils. 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 I think this might be fossil. 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 I'm gonna put these snowflakes here so that I can keep my fossils together. Oh, there was one. And then there's the one in this hole. Another snowflake. Oh, where at? Which part of the island are you on? Near flowers. Oh, hello. I cannot use shovel. Actually, I mean, I don't really need to say here. Yeah, I can't dig on the island because it's without having best friend clearances in game. There's not feasible. Oh, stick. Accidentally shook a tree, got stick. What? What? Oh, I can trap myself behind. I get a little hiding spot. It's fun. Fossils. I think that's 4 fossils that are undiggable for me. I will take this snowflake. Ooh, DIY. Get yourself that good recipe. If you touch snowflakes, they melt. Is that it? Did I kill the snowflake? I think I killed the snowflake. Yeah, if you could swing by and dig up these fossils, that would be wondrous. In the meantime, I'm going to run to the beach. What is recipe? Oh, is this a winter recipe? I don't know. You know, I will accept this gift too. Pondstone? What is Pondstone? Oh, those! My brother has one of those. It's cute. Whoa! Possible. Yeah, that was it. Can I just clap here forever? I think I can. Impressive. Ooh, I know a gift I can give. You can get that. 5 nugs. You can use them for your shovel once. I don't know if you get the DIY for it. You can take nugs. They will be handy in making strong shovels and axes and everything really. But I know there were 2 up here, pretty much straight up. Up here. Yeah. Right here. It's a fish. It's a fish. Hello, fish. Knowing my luck, is probably a black bass. Ah, I missed it. Yeah, there's the one there. And I think that's... Was that all? That might be all. Bury that for you. Yep, I think that's it. Alright. Hopefully that 100,000 comes in handy. I am going to fly my way home and find out if these are new fossils. Oh. Yes. I got the one that was up on the beach. So. Is that all of them? Unless there's one that's like somewhere hidden on the island that I have not seen, I think we got them all. Whoa. Where did he go? I have lost you. Can I go this way? Oh. You can replace the flooring with a pattern. And that'll lift the flooring up. But, honestly, I can just put it into my catalog. And if it's a floor that like I can buy, like through normal means, it should be purchasable for order by me. So you can just like pick it up, drop it, I can look at it, drop it, and then when I go back to my island, I can order it for myself without having to take yours. And if not, it gets added to my catalog anyway, so that I can just look at it, even if it's not orderable. Oh yeah, it's probably because I'm visiting. You can't change it, but you know, it's fine. I don't need the flooring. I have more than enough stuff. Unless you actually have extra of the flooring in there right now. Ooh. Esports stuff is supposed to resume soonish. Let me see. What day is that? I should be free. Oh. So that should be in my thing now. Okay. So that should be... Fossils. Alright, I am off to my island. Best of luck to you. I see. That's fine. I should be able to if it's one that I can buy, I should still be able to buy it. So I should have cataloged it by picking it up. And then once I head back, it should save it, and I should be able to view it as a thing I've looked at the Nook stop. If not, the fossils are more than enough payment for me. So you should be fine. I am going to return, and I can check on my island to see if it's in the Nook stop. Alright, thank you, Orville. This is your captain. It would be kind of nice if there was a way to skip that sequence, just going back to your own island, because like I know my island. I don't need to know that I'm landing on my island. Okay, let's see. Nook shopping. What future tech form? Oh, this might be a mysterious flooring. Okay, but I got it cataloged, so I'm fine with that. That's a cool floor. I did not want to steal it. you'll probably find something better to do with it than I would. The only room I haven't done anything with in my base is my basement, and I have an idea for what I want to do for my basement floor. Actually, I haven't done my main floor either, but still, I know what I want to do for my basement. So I don't want to steal your floor. It will come in far more handy too. All right, I'm gonna nab whatever I can for my museum. Watch somehow none of these are ones that I don't have. Like, watch them all be ones I already have had assessed and put into my museum. Okay, good. There is stuff that is not in there. Cool. If I have a T-Rex tail, you have completed my bathroom. Completed. I want to make a donation. Oh, it's only one. Oh man, that's impressive. Alright. It's a trilobite. I'm fine with that. Trilobite. Yes, tell me about the trilobite. Wonderful. This is fascinating stuff, I assure you. Now, where to begin? Trilobites were ancient and extinct before the dinosaurs ever appeared. It boggles the mind, huh? They were also one of the most successful classes of animal ever, existing for over 300 million years. Some 50,000 species have been identified in sizes ranging from 3 millimeters to over 2 feet. Alas, that is the very limit of my enthusiasm for them, though. They look rather too much like bugs. And there you have it, fascinating stuff now. Rest assured, all donations are displayed in a timely manner. You have my gratitude. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna finish the stuff I can do. As paths go. Island designer. Okay. Stone path. I don't know what kind of tree this is, so I'm gonna need to... I mean, I have 2 trees I have to move anyway, so I'm gonna eat those. I think this is my longest Animal Crossing stream, but I'm determined to get my paths done still. Alright, get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. No! Hardwood. Oranges. This should be a good spot for oranges. Bum, bum. Alright. Oh, that orange tree wasn't the one I needed to move, it was that one. Oops. It's fine. Alright. Well, it was another hardwood, so cool. That's fine with me. I mean, who knows? That orange tree might have gotten in my way at some point. No, I need that. No, I don't want to get rid of it. Okay, I headed back to my island just to check and see if it was cataloged and to get the fossils and stuff in. So I'm now working back on my paths. But yeah, hopefully that money comes in handy. Yeah, I think the flooring might be a mysterious flooring, unless it was, in fact, a crafted floor. But... But it is cataloged for me, and I'm probably not going to use it to nearly the same extent as you would, so... Oops. I need to get rid of it. Could have just done that. Oh, I didn't have that bug. I didn't realize he was there. I feel like I keep missing beetles. No, I don't want that there. No. No, it's the wrong spot. So if you plant the pear I gave you, pears will sell for a decent bit more than the peaches will. Because your native fruit will only sell, I think, for like 100 bells a piece. Whereas it's, I think, like 400 or 500 a piece if you sell non-native fruits. But yeah, there's those fish. Fish are a huge one. I mean, obviously, there's going to be some fish that are better than others. Like red snappers are 5,000 a piece, I think, or 3,000 a piece. I don't know if barred knifejaw and red snappers are winter fish or not, though. Let me check. Yeah, I missed those ones because they were March fish. Yeah, red snapper, which is going to be second largest size. Okay. Yeah, you can't get bird knife jaw probably, but red snapper, big fish to sell. Definitely a good one. Oarfish, definitely worth a lot. If it's raining for any reason, coelacanth, huge money. So keep an eye out for the really big spots on rainy days, really big spots in general because they give you oarfish. Mahi-mahi are at your pier, but it's summer fish. But yeah, I'd say red snapper, oarfish, coelacanth are three of the biggest fish to watch out for because they are worth a lot. So there's no way to up the chances of big fish really, but fish can only spawn if there is no fish in that spot in the sea, if it's in the sea, there's set spots where fish will spawn. So it's just kind of learning where your fish can spawn. And then checking those spots, just running around your beaches. They can only spawn if you have caught or scared away the previous fish. So if you see like a tiny fish and you're expecting it to not be worth a lot, you can throw your rod out and throw it back in as soon as the fish notices it to make it go away. Nook Miles tickets can get you to the random islands. Which will allow you to find different sorts of things. You can find bamboo islands that way. You can find new villagers that way. You can find villagers, bamboo, sometimes a fossil. Sometimes a special kind of flower, because your island will have one, your shop will have one, and random islands will have another. So I think mine was tulips, roses, and windflowers. Yours is going to be mums and something. But I'm not entirely sure what your others will be. I don't know if foreign flowers sell better or not. Um, I have never checked, but flowers don't sell for a ton, so it's not worth picking those. For money, at least. Unless you can make flower crowns. Oh, that's another big one. Weeds. I took every weed on my island, made hay beds out of it, and then sold hay beds, because hay beds use a massive amount of weeds and sell for twice as much as weeds. So just because it's double the price of straight weeds, you can make a good bit more money with it. Have to make a slight change to my river here. That's actually another thing you can use Nook Mouse for. If you need weeds for something, that's Cliff's construction. But if you need weeds for something, exploring other islands through Nook Mouse tickets, you have a high chance of finding weeds on any island you go to. There's just going to be weeds there. Didn't need to do this one. But yeah, hay beds sell for 40 weeds worth of bells, but only take 20 to make. And that's usually the case with things like materials like that. If you take wood and you make things with it and sell that, it will sell for a good bit compared to like if you just tried to sell. Like if you just tried to sell wood. So if you ever have like extra wood, also now that you have Nook's Cranny, actually, you can also use you can also sell hot items, and hot items are just items that they're buying at double price. If you see any of those that are recipes that use lots of wood or use lots of iron or something like that, you can make a lot of money just dumping iron or wood into it and then selling it. So yeah, those I'd say are like my big money making tips in early game stuff. Just keeping an eye on all those. Using your resources wisely. No. almost done with my paths. To go one further. Sweet. I think I replanted that pear tree there too. Is that everything on my island paths? Did I finally do it? Oh. Let's see, there's the one tree there. Yeah, I think it's just that one tree. There's the one tree and where the shop currently is, but not where the shop will be. and then where that incline's gonna be, and where the other incline's gonna be. But other than that, that's pretty much done. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna drop off the snowflakes into my storage. Yeah, cool. Alrighty. But yeah, so thank you so much. I'm gonna head out and go do human things as humans do, namely eat dinner, because it has been 3.5 hours since I started this stream, and I have yet to eat food since lunch. So I'm gonna go do that. But thank you so much for joining me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. The next stream is probably not gonna be Animal Crossing. Next one is probably gonna be Pokemon. If I had to guess, because I don't have any like convenient sprites left to do where I can easily go like, yes, here are 3 things, because I have all of the ones I have left are ones that have male and female versions of their sprites, so I can't do any spriting on Monday, but I can do some Pokemon just to keep things mixed up. But yeah, I'll be back on Monday with my next stream. Thank you so much. I'm gonna head out. Goodbye, farewell, goodbye and farewell. I am off. See ya.